Hello friends, and welcome back to another video for Marvel Contest of Champions. So yesterday I finished Act 6.2 to 100%, which was a pretty good feeling because in general I think it's probably the worst part of the game in terms of content right now. If you stick around to the end of this video, probably collect a few of my thoughts and go over like my stats and whatnot. But for now, we are going to open some crystals that I have been saving up. I originally was going to save most of my 5-star shards for the next round of the featured crystal, but after kind of considering it a little bit more, the champs that I want in there, I don't think I really need anymore. Sorcerer Supreme is good for the champion boss fight, but of course I don't really need to do that fight ever again. Storm, P90X, she's great, and I really like a shock immune champion, but I don't know that she's necessarily worth the extra 5,000 shards. And then the rest of the featured pool will probably not be very good. The only one that could potentially be good is like Red Guardian, but nobody really knows how good he's going to be at the present moment. Anyway, so let's go to the Crystal tab. So let's open the 25% Tier 5 class catalyst, if I can find it here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so actually real quick, let's go take a look at my class catalyst situation here. So the only R2 I have at the moment is Captain Marvel, so we are all in on the Cosmic Tier 5 CC. So you can see we have about a third or so of a Cosmic Tier 5. And once that fills up, Captain Marvel will be going to rank 3. If she's unduped, that's fine. I don't really think she needs her duped ability. It does give her that nice indestructible buff, which is great. And then the only other one I'm even remotely close on is skill, and I don't have a single good skill 6-star, so whatever. Alright, back to the crystals tab here. Let's go find that crystal again. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is, 25%. Okay, so everybody think Cosmic. Let's go. We'll probably just tap it to... no, I don't want to let it spin too long, so tap. Come on, Cosmic. And we're getting... Oh, the troll. Oh, I should have just expected that. Trolled me right over Cosmic. It knows. The game knows, you guys. I'm telling you. There's, I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on for a minute, but there is absolutely some way in the game, some algorithm where the game knows what you want and then doesn't give it to you. All right, let's spin out this Grandmaster real quick and pick up our 3-star tap. And we're getting connection issues here. What's going on? Connection issues? There it is. Yep. Wouldn't be a crystal opening without some connection issues, would it be? And we're landing on a 4-star guillotine. That's pretty good. I grounded for her twice in the arena the other week. So 20 more SIGs on her is pretty great. She's a great champion, even as a 4-star. I like her a lot. So that's a pretty good pull from a Grandmaster Crystal. Happy with that. Alright, and now there are 5 Cavalier Crystals to open, so spin those out. Those are usually all the way at the bottom. But of course the crystal order is different every time you come back here. Where are you? Where are you? Did I just breeze right past it? Oh, there they are. Alright, we got 5 Cavs. Any 5-star would be great. There are, a plethora of 5-stars that I would consider very good pulls that I don't have, or I would like first-time dupes on. But as usual, I think we should probably expect all 3 stars from these. So, all right, number 1 for the day is landing on a 3-star Drax. Okay, I think he's max sig. I think most of my 3-stars, I want to say 60% or so, are max sig. So better than 50% chance at getting extra 4-star shards from this, which, isn't the worst thing in the world. Alright, Cavalier number 2 here. Go ahead and tap that right away. And number 2 Cav for the day is landing on a 3-star blade. Ooh, would have really liked that Medusa dupe. I still don't have my Medusa duped. So that's unfortunate. Alright, so Blade is almost... Did that bring him up to Sig 99? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my notes here. It doesn't say. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, crystal number 3. I saw 91 there, and I didn't know if it was going to 91 or going from 91 to 99, but I'm sure I'll see it on the replay here. Alright, number 3 for the day is going to be a... Ooh, trolling there. Alright, Jane Foster. Would have liked that Elsa, too. Jane, I think she's at 99, so this will be another... Oh, nope, she's not. Now she is. Alright, so that's pretty good. Another 4-star at Max Sig. Some Mystic ISO is also pretty good. Get out of here with these offers, please. Thank you. Alright, Cavalier number 4. You saw that Doom there first up. That'd be nice. That'd be a great pull. Alright, Cavalier number 4 for the day. We will be landing on a 4-star Ebony Maw. Another 4-star is pretty good. More Mystic ISO. I don't know what he's at. Okay, only 40, so we got a little while to go. And I'm not going to dump any stones into him. I think I have a bunch of Mystic Stones, but I'm probably going to grind for Doom twice, 4-star Doom, this week. And put some stones into him, so. Alright, last Cavalier for the day. No 5 stars yet, as expected, but a couple 4 stars is pretty good. Tap number 5. And the last Cav for this round will be a 4-star Thing. That's pretty good. So we got, what, 3 4 stars, 3 out of 5. So, oh, and he's at 99. That is excellent. So, you know, pretty decent pull. So overall, no 5 stars, which is disappointing, but it wasn't all 3 stars, which is, you know, I guess a win in most people's books. All right, let's get out of here. All right, so in terms of what I have left, I have 8 5 stars, and then I have a Dungeon Crystal, Incursions Crystal to open, and then we'll probably do the 6-star. I don't really want to wait, what is it, another 3 weeks, 6-star, just over 2 weeks, so. But plus, you know, the only champ I would want that's being added to the pool then is Doom, and the chances are already so small of getting a specific champion, I don't know that waiting makes any more sense, so. Alright, let's load these babies up. We're going to do all 8 of these, because I am tired of waiting. And one more, and then just to satisfy the superstitious people among us, we'll do the pet method. So there are 1, back out, 2, back out. Now I normally don't subscribe to these theories, but they don't hurt, and they don't help either, so. Alrighty, let's hope for somebody good, somebody usable. Doom and Aegon are, as usual, my top 2 desired new champions. Host of other dupes needed. Archangel would be great. Medusa would be great. Killmonger would be great. Gwenpool. But anybody usable would be perfect, because my last opening was pretty bad. So, alright. Number 1, 5-star for the day is going to be a Agent Venom. I think he's already duped. Not a very desirable pull. He doesn't really have much going for him. I wish he had some sort of synergy that would up his shrug-off chance by like a flat value and bring it close to 100, because then he'd be pretty useful for like the long-distance relationship nodes or Void. Right now, the 70% just, it's not high enough. It's not reliable enough, so not exactly what we're looking for. All right, number 2, basic for the day. Go tap that. And looks like, number 2 for the day is going to be a... Ooh, that is an excellent pull. I do not have a Heimdall. That's pretty good. I'm very happy with that pull. Heimdall is got some great synergies. I'm already done with the Sinister chapter, so I don't really need him for that. But just in general, for the cheat death, that's a pretty good pull. I'm happy with that. All right, what is this, number 3? Alright, we will go ahead and tap it, and we are landing on a Oh, that's not a good pull either. Yeah, so I already have... I have him as a 6-star. He was my... I want to say he was my second 6-star. So, yeah, whatever. He is not getting ranked up ever. Ever, ever. I regret even putting ISO into him. Alright. Number 4, 5-star for the day. Somebody good. Still waiting for that Aegon, man. Please, RNGesus, bless me with your one-armed savior. Alright, number 4 is landing on another Venom. Alright, well, I would have liked that thing, but I'm never going to complain about Venom. Venom is a fantastic champion, and I'm not going to dump SIGs into him because his SIG level isn't that valuable, but I can't complain about more SIGs on him naturally. That's a pretty good pull. Not disappointed with that. Alright, halfway through. Let's go for number 5 here. So the highlight of the opening is that Heimdall so far for sure. Iceman's another guy who I haven't had duped yet. That would be nice. Gwenpool, Killmonger is a good dupe. Alright, 5-star number 5 is going to be a champion dupe. I think that's a first-time awakening for him. I don't really think he has much value at all. Maybe for incursions, but I'm not going to rank him up. I don't really enjoy playing him that much, so... yeah, not really what we're looking for. Alright, this is number 6. Whew, come on. Aegon or Doom, please, RNGesus. Alright, crystal number 6 is landing on a... Oh, yes! Oh, Corvus dupe! Ooh, boy, finally! Finally! Corvus is awakened. Now that is extra special because... So I actually used my, the chronometer from this month's side event to get a Cosmic Awakening gem. A specific, because if you guys have watched my videos recently, I have been, pleading up and down that I have almost 200 Cosmic Sig Stones, and I have just nobody to use them into. So the plan was to get that Cosmic Gem, which I did, and then I was planning on using it on Corvus if this opening, kind of went sideways and I didn't happen to get it. But now I can use that Cosmic Gem on somebody else, like a Medusa maybe. I could use it on her, or I can maybe save it for somebody else. But that's great, man. I'm going to dump some stones into him, and then I've got exactly 500 500 Sig Stone crystals to open, so I can kind of replenish myself and sig up a bunch of other champs. That is a phenomenal pull, so very happy with that. All right, number 7 for the day. Between Heimdall and Corvus, that pretty much makes this opening a success, I think. Aegon and Doom would be, just beyond icing on the cake, though. So, all right, number 7 for the day is going to be a... Oh, She-Hulk! Oh, another good one! Don't have her yet. She-Hulk is great, as I'm sure you've seen many videos, gameplay on. I think her slow is not the best in the game. I think Stealth Suit Spidey's slow is the best in the game. And I think that Spider-Gwen's slow actually lasts much longer than She-Hulk, but the trade-off there between those two is you get the longer slow with Spider-Gwen, but you get way more damage with She-Hulk. So you kind of have to pick your situation there. That's an excellent pull. Doesn't need to be awakened. I'll definitely be taking her up. So some good pulls today for sure. Way better than the last opening. All right, the last basic for today. Let's end on a high note before we get into the Incursion Crystal and the 6-star. And crystal number 8 is landing on a Venom the Duck dupe. Okay, I think he's at what? He's pretty high because I dumped 20 stones into him now and then. Okay, 100. So that's a good pull. A lot of cosmic champs today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 8 were cosmic. So look at that. Look at that cosmic ISO. That's great because actually taking up Captain Marvel to rank 2 pretty much eliminated my supply of cosmic ISO. So that's pretty good. So all in all, some good 5 stars. I'm just ecstatic about this this Corvus dupe. The Venom SIGs are very much appreciated, as are the Venom the Duck SIGs, and then Heimdall and She-Hulk, both excellent pulls. So all in all, pretty good. Very happy with those 8 crystals. All right, let's do this Incursion Crystal here. So I went back and forth on whether or not I was actually going to get this or just wait till the next round. And I looked over the numbers because that's what I do. I'm a huge nerd. And I figured that this crystal has about a 50% chance of giving me a good pull, something that I'd be very happy with. So, you know, Archangel I need duped, Medusa I need duped, Thor, OG Thor would be a good pull. He's an exclusive champ. Killmonger dupe would be excellent. And then I wouldn't be disappointed with more SIG levels on my Symbiote Supreme. So any of those 5 champs out of here would be a win. The other ones, you know, Agent Venom, I just got more SIGs on him. Yellow Jacket is terrible. MODOK I have duped. Rocket Raccoon I have duped like 5 times. And Iron Patriot I think I also have duped. So it's pretty much feast or famine here. So go ahead and pep this just for luck since we had good luck with the basics. I think the big win out of here would be Archangel. I would love to R5 my Archangel, but I just can't bring myself to do it without having that dupe on him. So, alright, let's go ahead and drop it. So, everybody think good mutant thoughts. Although the way this opening is going, it's probably going to be OG Thor because he's a cosmic, and apparently that's all I'm pulling today is cosmics, so. Alrighty, Incursion Crystal. Let's tap it. Come on, Archangel. And we're landing on a MODOK. Okay, well, that was a big bust. I think he's up to 40 or 60 now. Up 60, yeah. So another champ that will stay at R1 for infinity. Alright, so I'm guessing we used up all of our luck on the basics. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and open this 6-star. So the best pull out of here would be a dupe of my Captain Marvel, and I understand the chances are pretty freaking slim. The other good pull would be a good 6-star. I'm sorry, well, they're all going to be 6 stars. What am I saying? A good skill 6-star. As for who, I'm not really sure who would be good unduped. Like Elsa would be fine. Killmonger again, it would be okay. Nick Fury would be great. I'm struggling to think of any more good 6 stars at the moment. So, but we're hoping for a Captain Marvel dupe. Check out the reel here in terms of 6 stars. I mean, Aegon would be fine, except I have no way of duping him. And let's hope that our luck didn't run out. And go ahead and tap this 6-star, and we are landing on. Please be somebody good. Please be somebody good. Please be somebody good. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. Well, I did ask for a Captain Marvel. Unfortunately, this is the wrong Captain Marvel. So, telling you, man, this game knows how to troll you. If I didn't know better, I would say that the game is using my microphone to listen to me. So, all right. So that's it for the opening. If you want to stick around for some other stuff, please be my guest, and let's get right to it. Alright, so real quick, if you've watched any of my videos reviewing content like this, you know that I keep way too detailed records of my item usage. So this is a summary of my item usage for 6.2. You can see that I didn't spend any units in quests 1 through 4, and the entirety of my units were spent in 5 and 6. Almost double of Chapter 6 was spent in Chapter 5. And then the adjusted cost column on the far right is the cost of the items that I used minus the actual units that I spent. So you can see the grand total there. I saved about 12,000 units by hoarding items like a squirrel in winter or some other creature that hoards stuff like that. Anyway, I also wanted to point out I didn't spend any real money on units. I really dislike spending money to complete content. and most of the time I opt not to do so just out of spite. This content especially, seems to have been specifically designed in a way where you either have, the very specific utility or champions that you need to complete a lane, or you are going to be spending a lot of items to finish said lane. And those items, they usually want you to spend money to buy those items. So I choose not to do so. I don't judge anybody else who does, of course. The other thing I wanted to mention is that, so you see I spent 2,300 total. About 1,500 total was spent just on the two bosses in those chapters, so Mordo and the champion boss. And then I would estimate about 500 units was spent in revives just to heal up my team for the Mordo boss. And that was because of that strength in numbers node, which I think is a node that belongs in the cash grab Hall of Fame. That is one of the worst designed nodes ever conceived of in this game, and that's saying something, because there are some truly bad nodes in there. So the last thing I wanted to mention is that there were about 522 total encounters or fights throughout Act 6.2, and I used a combination of Ghost, Warlock, Corvus, Namor, and Void for about 60% of those fights. Which really serves to illustrate a larger point that we have been making in the community since this content was released, and that is that there's really no reason to use anybody but the top 10 champions in the game, because the needs are so specific. Why wouldn't you just use something to just counter everything? So that's about it as far as the content itself. It is what it is. There aren't many lanes that really stick out in my memory, so I don't know. I guess the one that really does is the skill path in 6.2.5, where I had to bring in a bunch of mutants. That was pretty rough. I think that was the very last path I did in the entire act, so it's also freshest in my mind. And of course, some of the link nodes on the champion boss were pretty bad. The no retreat one was pretty bad, but I managed to do that before Morningstar was fixed, so that helped a lot. And then the other one was bad, was Burden of Might. So it was very difficult to get specials off with Symbiote Supreme with that node constantly draining my power. So I'm glad to put that content behind me. I think overall it's probably the single worst piece of content in the game, and that the rewards are kind of mediocre at best, and they don't really reflect the difficulty of the quest, or of the chapter rather. So we'll see if they make some changes in the future. Maybe they'll send out compensation for those who finished it. That was maybe part of the reason why I spent some time finishing it. I was really close anyway. Figured I might as well. And the rewards, as you saw earlier, were pretty good for me this time around. So all in all, happy to have it done. Probably take a break from story content for a while and stock up on revives and potions, and then start to make some more headway into the rest of Act 6. So that's it for this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more stuff on Act 6 coming at some point. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.